This is kind of ingenious. The Legion Go, an SSD on the back. Why didn't I think of this? Let's get into it. I'm Laced Okay.
Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you love handheld gaming, tech, unboxings, reviews, all that good stuff, and gaming in general, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon down below, and also go check out our Pixel Buys website right here. Put your email, slap your email in that little email bit there, and you'll get some cool emails in your inbox. Buying guides, gift guides, tech news, unboxings and reviews, all the good stuff. If you're a geek, you'll love it. Anyways, I saw this on Reddit and I was pretty intrigued. Oh, also, by the way, go check out the links down below in the video description for some great Lenovo accessories that I love for the Lenovo Legion Go. But yeah, I saw this on Reddit, SSD alternative. Now, the good thing about the Legion Go is the fact that it has 3 USB-C ports. Oh no, sorry, 2 USB-C ports, one on the top, one on the bottom, and that lets you do a couple of interesting things, right? You're not bound to having one USB-C port that does everything. This thing has 2, so you could use one theoretically for charging, and maybe the other one for a freaking SSD enclosure on the back, like this Reddit user did. He said, clean setup and doesn't add too much extra weight to the device. Great alternative to using a 2280 SSD without replacing the backplate. Now, granted, I don't think you're going to get as fast a speed on this because it is connected via USB-C. It's limited by the USB-C 4.0 speeds, but it's pretty ingenious if you ask me. It looks like it might impact the kickstand. He's got like a 90 degree, or was that 45 degree, 90 degree? God, I'm bad. Connector here to have it go around the back and flush there like that, and obviously it's not going to stick out too much when you're laying it flat on the table because of the meaty bits, the ergonomic grips on the back, which I thought was pretty cool. So there we go. I share some photos of that. He's obviously using a Sabrent SSD enclosure, and the good thing about this, guys, is actually that you could actually open up this enclosure at any time and upgrade that SSD. So if you want to upgrade it to 1 terabyte, a 2 terabyte SSD, a 4 terabyte, an 8 terabyte, you can theoretically do that, right? And it's powered and obviously feeds the data through that cable into the bottom USB-C port of your Lenovo Legion Go. And obviously the benefit of having 2 USB-C ports is you've got the top one that's free for charging or anything else you want to use it for, right? I wish more handheld manufacturers included more USB-C ports on the device. I hate the fact that the Steam Deck's only got one. I hate the fact that the ROG Ally's only got one. Ioneo were one of the few companies, along with GPD, that included more than one USB-C port, because why not, right? One for charging, one for a USB drive. Like, come on, common sense. So I'm glad Lenovo went the same route and did 2 USB-C ports, and here's a perfect example of the things you could do with it. Let's take a look at the comments real fast and see what people have to say about this. So, Vaseless GG says, I read this as sad alternative. It is kind of a sad alternative. It's not quite as good, but it's still pretty nifty though. Someone says, absolutely slick. I like the idea of using an angled USB connector. I'm hoping people start making some custom backplates to sell so we can fit extra storage better. And that's the benefit of having a 3D printer back there. I can 3D print a custom backplate for the Lenovo Legion Go if I wanted to. Let me know in the comments if you want me to sell them. I like the idea of using, here we go. Oh, someone else has already done something similar with an ROG SSD. So this isn't a 2280 enclosure. This is just, I guess Asus are selling. What the irony of having an Asus SSD in the back of a Lenovo product. That's kind of cool. But someone's already stolen the idea and went, hey, I'm going to do that too. 4 terabytes. 4 terabytes of extra storage. The only thing I worry about though, guys, when you're doing this, if you are going to do this, is obviously the angle connector there. It looks like it could potentially put some stress on the connector there. I mean, look at it. If you were to knock this or nudge this, I'm very hesitant about having anything connected to a USB-C port because they're kind of fragile and small anyway. But having it connected all the time, when you're laying it down, knocking it against stuff, putting it in bags, if you're going to do this, I'd probably recommend disconnecting that, or at worst, maybe 3D printing or creating some sort of enclosure that keeps that nice and solid in the port and stop it from wiggling around, because obviously you don't want to damage one of your 2 USB-C ports. But this is a really nice idea. Look at his. Not bashing this guy, but you can already tell it's putting some stress on that USB-C port. Look at it. It's like angled. Ooh. Maybe putting more stress on the adapter, to be fair, but still. But it's a good idea. I think he could have maybe put a better placement with the cable there. I've got a little bit of a longer cable. I wonder the speed difference compared to a fast SD card. That is a good question. An SSD M.2 via USB is way faster than the SD card you're buying, because the SD cards get an absolute max speed the device can support are super expensive. That get absolute max speed the device can support are super expensive. So yeah, you have to buy a really expensive SD card to get anywhere near the speeds that we're talking about with this. M.2 speeds can be anywhere from 600 megabytes a second to 2400 megabytes a second, depending on the drive and the enclosure running the USB port. Fast 1 terabyte micro SD cards run about 150 megabytes a second, and regular ones are usually 90 megabytes a second. So there's a pretty big speed difference. So this is a good idea, guys. It is going to hit your battery life because it is powering the NVMe enclosure or the USB, the SSD, external SSD, portable SSD, at the same time as, pulling data from it. So it will hit your battery life just a little bit. Not sure. I've actually got one. Should we try this? Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to do a test here, comparing the battery life. Whatever be done, Steam Deck, the Lenovo Legion Go, ROG Ally, me slapping a portable SSD on the back of it, just like the guy did here, and running a battery test. Is it worth it? Let me know. Let me know if you want to see that. So, because I can. I like it. That's a great idea. I purchased something like this for my GPD-1 Max a couple of years ago, and the intention of plugging it directly into the USB port. Now, I see this as an excellent idea. So yeah, you can buy an enclosure off of Amazon pretty easily, guys. Let's see. NVMe M.2 enclosure. Okay, look, they sell loads of them. Loads of them, guys. Sleek. You obviously want one with a USB-C port, but look at that, 18 bucks. Slap your... I mean, if you have a gaming PC, or you have had a gaming PC in the past, or an old device that has an M.2 in it, you could theoretically pay 15 bucks for one of these enclosures, and then slap your M.2 in it, format it in Windows, and then slap it in the back of your Lenovo, or whatever device you have. Probably the Lenovo, because it's probably the biggest. It could probably accommodate this in the back of it easily. Go ahead and do it. There's the ROG Strix. So the guy didn't have a portable SSD. He just had this. It is an enclosure right enough. I thought it was like a standalone portable SSD, but no, it's an enclosure for an NVMe. That is super slick. Up to 10 gigabits, $54.99 though. It does look like you get RGB on it, which is kind of sick. That is pretty cool. So yeah, the point of this video was just to highlight this. Let me know if you're interested in it. You can obviously buy the Moco 180-degree USB-C adapter here. I'll put some links down below in the video description, guys, to where you can obviously buy one of these adapters, and obviously the enclosures. I'll put my recommendations down below in the video descriptions. I might even run an article on Pixel Buys, so go check out Pixel Buys soon. Go check out the top link in this video for the link to the the JSOX 12-in-1 RGB docking station. Now, what I really like about this docking station, I've got a review on it on my channel. Go watch it. Use the code BLAZE2K when you're checking out to get some discount, but I think they've got a discount on their page, but I'll put the link down below in the video description. But what I like about this dock, guys, is that it's expandable. So you press that and it slides out with a stand for your device, right? And then if you just want to use it as a USB-C hub for your laptop, boom, shut it, shove it in your backpack, right? 18 ports, boom, look at that. 2 HDMI and a display port, both support up to 4K 120. You don't see that in many docks these days. You really don't see that in many docks. Ethernet and audio jack, USB-A, and a micro SD and an SD card slot. And obviously you've got RGB, which you can turn off by pressing the top touch sensitive button. You can also customize this and program it to run different colors, animations, all that stuff. So go check the link down below in the video description and top in comment for this. I love this and I use it all the time. I have to keep bringing it down from our bedroom, our bedroom TV, because I use it in the bedroom TV at night, and then during the daytime I'm like, damn, I need to show this off in a video. I have to unplug it and bring it down and then take it back up at night. I need to get 2 of these. Anyways, guys, I love this. Go check out our link down below. I think you'll really like it if you buy one. Anyways, I'm BLAZE2K. If you love handheld gaming, all that good stuff, tech, reviews, unboxings, please click the like, click the subscribe, click the bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Bye. Let's go. And let me know what you think in the comments, obviously, about the enclosure on the back.